each producer, when they come in the morning and they want to know what they're going to work on, it's very simple. Log into AMP and is everything in the active list. That is stuff that you're actively working on right now. And it's filtered right here. By default, it should filter by the logged in user if they're marked as a producer in settings. But you can always come here and click on somebody else's name and see what they're working on. That's pretty handy. Or you can hit clear and just see the entire agency's deals all together. That's pretty handy for owners or sales managers, if they want to just kind of take a look at everything. But otherwise, if you're a producer, you just want to have it filtered by your name, and you'll see what you're working on right here. You can help prioritize by clicking on, let's say you want to look at things by premium. You can click on the top of these columns to help prioritize things a certain order. That's pretty cool. You can also batch process things. So you can come here and say, you know what, I just want to look at everything that I've presented that I haven't bound yet. So these are the different stages. New means they've been entered, but you haven't contacted them yet. Contacted means you've talked to them and done the pre-qual. Gathered means you have gathered all the information you need to put together a proposal. Ready means you actually have the proposal ready to present, and presented means you've actually presented it. If you're a bucket shop, a lot of times you're going to gather all the information right away. Every once in a while, maybe somebody doesn't have all the information you need. You'd get to right there. But no matter who you are, you're going to go through these stages. It just is going to depend on, will you do it really quickly, or if you're a commercial shop, it might take a little longer to get through these stages. But you can batch process, click on these, click on the presented and say, you know what, I've presented these. They already have my recommendation. I just haven't bound them. And so you could go through and just call all those really quick and say, hey, I'm just following up. We talked, whatever. You can do it that way, or you could just, just do all of them and just work on the top and work on your way down. The choice is yours. But the point is, these are all active, and you need to be doing some kind of a next action on them every single day. And so there you go. That's the active list. Very, very powerful. It will keep in each and every producer very focused. Oh, one other point I will make is you don't want this. There's two kinds of emailers, people with their emails. There are ones that keep their inbox kind of clean and they process them. They come in and they delete them, they get rid of them. But it's like an inbox. You want your active list to be that way too. You don't want to let this get really dirty with a bunch of stuff that you're not working on. So what you can do, let's say that you're working with somebody, you make a call and they say, call me back in 2 weeks. You don't ever want to have to think about this for the next 2 weeks until that date comes. So what you can do is just snooze it. You hit your little snooze button here, and by default it's 6 months out. No, by the way, you can snooze it forever if you never want to see it again. And just say they're like a really bad client. You know that the agency doesn't want it, and you don't want to do it. You can snooze it forever. Otherwise, you can snooze it for 6 months or 12 months out, or you can just click on this and put in a new date. Put it for tomorrow, whatever date you need, and then it won't dirty up your active deals list. It only takes a couple seconds to do. And it's huge. It saves you tons of time because you're not going to have to look at that every day and say, now where was I? Oh yeah, not till next Friday or whatever it is. And so use the snooze feature to keep things clean so that every day all you have in your active list is the stuff that you're working on now.